If you hear someone calling your name outside your window at night, don't say yes, because it could be a ghost coming to kill you. This is a strange thing happened when I was in elementary school. There are 2 children in our family. My brother and I, 2 years older. That day after dinner, I played with my brother for a while. My mother urged us to go to bed. I slept in a room with my brother. When I went to bed, nothing happened, just undressed and slept on the bed. I don't know what time I slept. About 1:00 a.m., I heard my milk called me outside the window. I answered. My milk let me go over there? I wasn't ready to get up and go over there, and my brother asked me who I was talking to and told me to hurry up and go to sleep. But my milk called a few times, and it seemed like he didn't hear it, and only I heard it, and it kept calling me outside the window, trying to get me to go to the window. I was too eager to sleep, so I just agreed in a daze, but I still wasn't ready to get up, and I fell asleep like that, and it felt like my milk had been calling me outside the window for a very long time. And when it came to the next morning, my mom knocked on the door and told us to get up. When I got up, I remembered the incident and wasn't sure if it really happened or if I was dreaming. I asked my brother if he had heard it last night, and my brother told me that I was confused, that he hadn't heard anyone talking outside the window at all, and that our house was on the 3rd floor. So how could someone be standing outside the window? I instantly reacted. Our house is indeed living on the 3rd floor, and my milk is something called me. Also knocked on the door into the house. It is not possible to lie in the window. When I was eating breakfast, I told my parents about it, and they reacted the same way as my brother. They both thought I was dreaming, and I agreed with that, and went to school as usual. And then when I got home from school, I found my parents in my room and doing strange things. My dad was sitting on the open windowsill, and my mom was holding him up. My dad was carrying a very small mahogany sword with a red string attached to it. I asked them what they were doing, and my mom said that a kid in our neighborhood had jumped off a building last night and was seen by Moncler Outlet Store, a man who woke up early to clean the house, lying on the grass. He called his family and an ambulance and sent him to the hospital. I don't know why he jumped, but it was a good thing the kid was taken to the hospital. The grass downstairs is particularly thick, played a cushioning effect, coupled with the landing position. Did not fall to the vitals, just some bruises. His mother asked him why he jumped from the building in the middle of the night. He said he slept to the second half of the night. Heard someone outside the window called him. Listening to the voice of his grandmother, she slept in a daze and got up, pulled open the curtains to look out. There is an old woman outside the window. The voice is the same as her grandmother, but looks a little different. Coaxed her to open the window and dragged him out, and the child's grandmother has been dead for 2 or 3 years. After listening to my mom's story, I was so scared that if I had gotten up last night and opened the window, I would have been the one who fell out. Later on, not only my family had children in the neighborhood, but also those without children hung a lot of objects outside the window to make ghosts feel scared in order to protect the peace of the family.